They've always used religion as a weapon, but today it's more dangerous than ever. In America right now, white Christian nationalism is on the rise, and behind it is something even more sinister: the Seven Mountains Movement. Now, this movement is not just about faith, it's about domination. It's a strategy designed to control every aspect of society: government, media, education, business, entertainment, family, and religion, all under a white evangelical agenda. And guess what else? It disproportionately harms black, brown, and so-called minority communities. But here's what they don't want you to know. One of the faces of this movement is Paula White. She wouldn't even be relevant without black people. Let's get into it. Let's be clear. White Christian nationalism isn't just about religion. It's about power. It's the belief that America must be ruled by Christian values, but their version of Christianity is rooted in white supremacy. The Seven Mountains Mandate is a dominionist theology that says Christians must take over these areas as follows. Number one, government. Stacking courts, banning rights, Christian supremacy in politics. Number two, media. Controlling narratives, pushing propaganda. Number three, which is a big one, erasing history, education, banning books, pushing their ideology. Number four, business, financial control, keeping wealth in certain hands. That's definitely not ours. Number five, arts and entertainment, shaping culture through their lens. Number six, family, policing identities, controlling reproductive rights. And our final category, number seven, religion, erasing diverse spiritualities and enforcing their doctrine. And this is why black and brown people are being targeted, silenced, and stripped of rights. It's not about faith, it's about control. Now let's talk about this wannabe a sister, Paula White. Paula White is a key player in this movement. She was the current president's spiritual advisor and led prayers in the White House pushing the Christian nationalist agenda. Since we're in Black History Month, let's highlight this. Let's be real. If it wasn't for the legendary Bishop T.D. Jakes, the world wouldn't even know who Paula White is. They wouldn't even know Paula White's name. Paula White, she built her platform on the backs of black people. She preached in black churches, adopted black preaching styles, was embraced by black congregations, and then when she got what she needed, what happened? She aligned herself with white supremacy. What I'm going to say now is something that we rarely talk about. That this is the pattern we don't talk about enough. We open our doors, we teach them our ways, we treat them like family, then they bite the hand that fed them. Let's be clear, Paula White didn't just rise. She stepped on black backs to get there. And yet she had the audacity to pray in tongues, calling on angels from Africa to help Trump win a re-election. Now let's think about it. You learned your spiritual practices from us, and then you're going to try to turn around and use it to work against us. Let's make that make sense. So I would have to ask the question, where was that energy for the people who put her on and in the place that she's in today. Here's what happens when white Christian nationalism wins. Erased black history, banning books, silencing voices, and rewriting the past. Attacks on black churches, politicians using faith to strip our rights. Economic oppression, keeping power, land, and money out of black hands. Criminalizing black resistance, labeling movements like Black Lives Matter as terrorism. Spiritual genocide, erasing African spirituality and replacing it with submission. My friend, this is not just about politics, it's war. During each and every episode this month, during Black History Month, I've said it and I will continue to say it. Black people need to wake up. We have to stop handing people our power. We have to stop allowing wolves in sheep clothing to come into our spaces, learn from us, and then turn around and align with white supremacy that harms us. While we're handing out and holding people accountable and institutions responsible for their hand in certain actions, we too have to hold the black church accountable. The black church has to be held accountable. We made Paula White, and now she's part of the system that's working against us. Where are the people that's crying out against it, calling out these injustices, and calling these people that were amongst us, that learned from us, on the carpet for the things that they have done, trading our community and working against us? As you know, for those that follow me on this podcast, we don't talk about a problem without a solution. So what's the solution? Number one, call it out. Stop letting people profit off of us while secretly pushing an anti-black agenda. Number two, reclaim our own spirituality. White Christian nationalism isn't our faith, it's a tool of oppression. And three, stop feeding those who will betray us in the end. Let's invest in our own leaders and build our own platforms. Enough of helping people build their brands in hope that they'll return the favor. Because at the end of the day, the African mind is the biggest threat to white supremacy. And that's why they work so hard to control it. The question is, are you awake yet? This is Chief Apostle Veronica Israel signing off, and this has been another powerful and impactful episode of the Sankofa Sessions podcast, the podcast where we take you back into the records of our past to get clarity on our collective future. Thank you so very much for watching. Please like, share, repost, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Let's engage with this post in this video so we can get this message across. Share it to as many people as possible. We want to make the truth go viral. And until next time, remember, you are powerful, you are creative, and you are the epitome of the divine consciousness that created the universe. And never let anyone tell you differently. You are God in flesh, having a human experience. And let's be great. Let's learn from our records of the past. And let's liberate ourselves using our own spirituality to empower us. And until next time, peace be with you.